What is up, YouTube? Today I'm showing you guys how to make a well-rounded wing in NBA 2K21. Now, for everybody that wants to make a build that doesn't necessarily want to be a dribble god, but they want to get contact dunks, they want to be able to hit threes, and they want to go into the post like Carmelo, like LeBron, like Michael Jordan, hit some people with a post fade, a post hook, and be tall, and then this is the build for you. Now, you have some pie charts to choose from, but I would say go the mostly green, mostly blue. You could go with a little bit more green. You could go with the one that has a little bit more blue, but this way you're going to get Hall of Fame finishing badges and Hall of Fame shooting badges. Now, with the physical profile, you're going to be tall in this build, and you're going to be backing some people down in the post, so I would go with the, the well-balanced, so you have speed, vertical, strength, a little bit of everything. You see, with the attributes starting off with the finishing, you want to do driving layup, driving dunk, and post hook. You will be post hooking with this build. If you learn how to do this, you are going to be unstoppable, especially with the shot stick aiming, with the shooting, mid-range, three-point, and of course, you want to have that post fade. Like I said, you could put deep fades Hall of Fame and deep hooks Hall of Fame. You could be fading from the free throw line, hooking from the free throw line. So many options offensively for this build. And you see with the playmaking, if you do ball handle, pass accuracy, and you can do post moves all the way up to 75, that's going to give you 17 playmaking badges. It's going to make you a real threat, because, you're not going to be comboing people up, but you'll have quick first step, you'll have post spin technician, you'll have, dimer, you won't have dimer, you'll have, like, needle threader, you'll have badges that'll help out a ton, and then perimeter, lateral, steal, defensive rebound will give you 5, and then you can take away the post moves. You see, I'm adding it to other places if you want more shooting, if you want more defense, if you want more finishing, but I would say post moves is the way to go. A lot of the times you're going to be defended by a playmaking shot creator with 30 strength and 30 interior defense. Having that extra post moves, being able to hit them with the post spin gold is going to be a huge advantage. Now, it doesn't make any sense to go 6'8" because you'll lose the ability to get contact dunks at 99. You could go 6'6", but you might as well be 6'7". Have that extra height, and you'll still have everything you need. With the weight, if you go up to 225, you don't lose anything, and you gain a strength, so why not, And with the wingspan, you have to have max wingspan, so you get that 81 driving dunk. That'll be 85 at 99. You get all the contact dunks. Any lower, it does increase your shooting, but you won't have the contact dunks, and I think that's a big part of this build. And with the takeover, you see playmaking, post score. I would go post score with this build. Like I said, you have such a high post hook, you have such a high post fade. The post scoring takeover also helps your interior defense. It helps your layups, your dunks. It's an all-around takeover. Some people think it's just for post scores. Now, post scoring takeover is beneficial for any player that puts it on. And you see, just looking at this build at the end, the speed, the acceleration, the vertical, all going to be in the 80s and 99, plus with the gym rat. You see the strength going to be in the 70s. Going up against guards that are tiny, they're not going to be able to guard you. They're not going to be able to stop you from backing them down. You have driving dunk, you have driving layup, you have mid-range, you have post fade, your ball handle, pass accuracy, post moves. You're not going to be able to dribble too well, but you will have some speed, and you'll be able to do some things with the ball in your hand. And you're going to be a good defender, decent perimeter, decent steals, decent rebounding, and you're going to be 6'7". The only people on the court that are going to be bigger than you are the centers. So it's going to help, say the centers out of the paint, say you have a stretch on your team, which I would recommend, and then you're going to be in the paint against your matchup who's probably a tiny guard. You see with the finishing badges, you want contact Hall of Fame for sure. You want deep hooks Hall of Fame for sure. That badge is overpowered, and if you really want to be hooking from far away, they give it to you. You need 1 bucket to win the game. Having that deep hooks ability is going to be big time. And with the last 4, there's a lot of things you can do. Drop step or back down punisher. Say you're playing 2s and you're really just playing as a post scorer against the guard. But I would do slither. That's a really good badge. With the shooting badges, range extender, hot zone hunter, flexible release, I think are all musts. And then with the last 4, you can get 1 more Hall of Fame badge. Definitely go deep fades Hall of Fame. You could be catch and shoot. You could be corner specialist if you're doing more spotting up. But if you're putting people in the post, I would definitely do deep fades Hall of Fame. You can have a lot of fun with this build. Like I said, this is for the more unique, A lot of people, they're only spot ups, they're only dunkers, they're only this, they're only that. You are going to be somebody that is a dunker, a shooter, a post player, a big defender. You'll be doing a lot. And in 17 playmaking badges, you may think this is too much, but look, quick first step, gold, you need it. You can do handles for days if you plan on dribbling. You can dribble with normal dribble moves, but, it takes some practice, and I don't know if you're going to be the main ball handler on your team. If not, you don't need the handles for days. Post spin technician, of course, like I said, anytime you have a small guard, you can put them in the paint, especially if you're playing with somebody that can stretch out the center out of there. Unpluckable is going to be big. Post scores be getting plucked all the time, but you do not want to be plucked. So have that as, you know, I mean, silver, gold is whatever. It works, it doesn't work. It's RNG a lot of the time, but hey, man, unpluckable on something will definitely be beneficial. And then bailouts, hey, man, it's always nice when you're in the paint, you're going up for a shot, you regret it, you can pass out, and it doesn't go out of bounds. Flashy Passer will get your team a lot of takeover. If you guys don't know, Flashy Passes, I mean, it boosts the takeover meter huge, which is big because it's hard to get takeover without the takeover booster badge. And then you see Needle Thread or Lob City Passer, both those are big. And then with the defensive badges, I mean, Clamp, some Intimidator, you can put on Rebound Chaser, some Rim Protector, some Chase Down Artist. You're tall, you're fast. As long as you stay in front of your defender, you are going to be fine. You shouldn't be guarding the best guards in the game with this build. Hopefully you have a lockdown for that, but you will be able to hold your own defensively, man. Let me know what you guys think of the build. This is Tonic. I'll catch you guys next time.